All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you can hear me. All right, what was I going to say? Oh, we've been hearing rumors in the Delphi case. That footage of Bridge Guy and uh, the video is not real. That was someone else. And what's crazy is a lot of people are questioning the voice of the girl that is on the tape. They're claiming that's not one of the girls. So, was that whole thing faked? Meaning it was a reenactment and somebody got it mixed up with the real footage, if there is any footage. I don't think there is. And they created this whole thing. Now, some people are saying that they tracked the voice girl, that uh, the voice that was on that footage from that girl. They tracked her voice, and she's up north here somewhere. So it is true that they could have faked the whole thing, and it was all pre-planned and scripted, probably before the murders even occurred, before the sacrifice of the people already, before it occurred. This was all staged and ready to go. So, and yeah, I think it's probably true. That's what's going on. Uh, I know that there's a couple people that are above cops that are out here up north, uh, and they think it was some kind of a sex ring or something. And I know one thing: they're not happy with the police, any police in Indiana. So something is going on, and I think that's what it probably is. Is them good old boys? You know how it is. Well, Indiana's like a southern state, and they're all protecting each other, covering up. But that we even tracked a couple up north in my little town up here. That's probably what's going on, folks. And believe me, these folks will lie. They're the jailers. There's some undercover cops up here in town and stuff like that. These people uh, spread a whole bunch of lies. Now, a lot of people are saying, but they're police officers. Why would they be lying? Because they're corrupt. Trump already came out and told the whole world that the whole country is corrupt. Police, FBI, yeah, everybody's corrupt. So that makes sense. Uh, and I know a lot of people are questioning me, going, "What in the f are all the police doing at Miller's?" Well, that's where a couple of them were tracked to. Uh, yeah, they're ex cops. That's right. And the girl that I know sounds just like Voice Girl on Delphi case. We're on it. And we wanted to make sure we brought people in that were able to take out cops if this gets ugly. That's why we're creating the United States Citizens Military and Police Force that will not work with these people. They're for the citizens uh, directly. They go after the cops that are working for the state and the federal government and everything. So I know Trump is pretty pissed off about it. He's like, you can't have it. People are, I'm getting already kicked in the butt going, you can't, what the F are you doing starting this citizens military? Well, because you're all corrupt and we can't trust you with nothing. So therefore, we are the people. We created the whole thing and funded the United States of America. We are the citizens. We were the military. We were many things. So they're all pissed off. But we're taking it to the brink, folks. Like I said, they'll have to either open their checkbooks and pay us the money, or we're going into nuclear war. It don't or biological. It don't matter to me. Like I said, they were all tracked. It was corrupt before the Delphi case. 33 girls down there missing. Nobody has any answer. No police have any answers to anything. And Trump's right. It's corrupt. So, like I said, what do I think? I think that these are the guys up here, and that woman or the girl. It does sound like her. I went in there to check it out to that store up there. Yeah, I'll be sure shit. It does. It sounds like her. So whether the whole Delphi case was made up and scripted before the murders, so they had everything ready, uh, I don't know. But I can pretty much tell you this much: there ain't nobody that likes anybody here. Police, government, they don't care. I know a lot of people are saying, it was like the mafia. I was watching Mr. Francini and the rest of these guys. They're like, don't F with the government, right? The government is so underpowered. Uh, would wipe them out. Police and everything. They're just so underpowered. We got new weapons coming in, massive amounts of people. Folks, they've been raping and pillaging for I don't know how many thousands of years. Uh, these guys are they're humans, just like the rest of us. They have no, just because they have a badge or anything does not mean they're angels. These guys sell massive amounts of cocaine on the side, traffic women, traffic guns, and I know they're cops, but they're wrapped up in very bad stuff. Uh, Now I got word they are going to be. Some of these cops are going to come taken out. That's true, but yeah, a lot of people are going crazy, and I'm like, don't worry about it. This is all. They got it all under control. They got it all under control. Don't worry about nothing. If they have to, they'll eliminate this whole town. This is what I was told. They literally, but that's why they wanted me to move, and I'm like, I can't move. No, where am I going to move? You know, these. You want me to move from a state that took everything? All right, hold on, folks. All right, I had to take that phone call. Getting a little bit too close to the truth. Now, like I said, we're on it. Uh, Nobody gives a shit about anything anymore. They're like, I was listening to a lot of people for a while, and they're like, we don't want to bring heat down. I understand they're saying don't mess with the police, don't do yada yada yada, and the mafia is kind of right, but the Lord has come, and He is King. He's given us special weapons, power, and all that stuff to lock up police, and that's what we've been doing. And we've been hitting everybody across the board. Uh, yeah, if we're going out in a bang. That's what everyone's saying. So, you folks be safe. All glory goes to God. Amen. Now, like I said, they all took off once they found out what was going on. Once everyone found out what was going on, they all split from Delphi, dudes. They took off everywhere. They tried to get as far away as they could from Delphi. They came up north here. Some went down south into Kentucky and Tennessee. Uh, they went on the run. You know? So yeah, it's from what I heard, 2026 is going to be a ball buster. All right, folks, I had to take that call. I got something to do. Now, you folks be safe. I want to thank everyone for stopping in and, uh, the magic, the sorcery, and everything. We are literally going to do what they said could not be done in this country. But we've been doing it. They keep using their magic, and we keep putting them in the ground. So we're on schedule. Uh, don't stand down to nobody. Keep going. Keep pushing through. Open fire. Our semis, our remote control semis, will be ready here soon. Uh, Unmanned vehicles will be ready in this area pretty soon here. Um, yeah. Yeah, they thought it was a joke that you couldn't build a remote control servo that server car. Well, we proved them wrong. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless. Keep an eye in the sky. Death from above. We'll be back.